Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, BaHashem, YAHAWASHI, BaHashem RaKaKwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to my AHPARYAM, YAHAWAH, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from the spinal captivity. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. And today, we're going to be going into a bit of a news thing. We're just going to be talking about some news stuff about firstly I want to say, first I want to read 2 Ezra chapter 9 from the top. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before. Verse 2, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Alright, so YAHAWASHI, okay, he set all these signs, okay, he told us of all these signs, and this is when, Yahawashi is going to return. This is when Yahweh is going to execute his judgment, alright, on this wicked world, this wicked society, alright, and to establish Yahawashi at as the ruler of this world. So a quick bit of news, okay? So I'm gonna leave a link to this in the description, or it's probably gonna be on my community tab, because I definitely want to share this. All right. So Israel declares war. All right, and there was I think this is more so focused on this might be a longer video than I thought. The thing is, let me get this. What was it? Micah, I believe. Micah chapter 4, verse from the top. But in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow onto it. And many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, and into the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. Verse 3, and he shall judge among many people, and rebuke strong nations afar off, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. So what do we have here? If the true Jays, okay, were actually in their nation right now, then that means that there wouldn't be any wars. All right, but what's this? What's this right here? Like, there's a state of war in Israel. Like, that doesn't look right. It's like the scriptures are lying. Like, how does that make sense? All right, so it further shows that the people that are in Israel are not the true of YAHAWAH. Okay, it's already been established. All right, and even with that, even more. All right, Russia, Ukraine, America, and Iraq, all these other nations, all these other wars that took place would not have taken place if the true people were actually in their land, as the scriptures prophesy. All right, so it just goes to show that those people are not the true Jays, are not the true people of YAHAWASHI. All right, now another thing I wanted to talk about: America and China war. All right, so the thing is, apparently it's going to cause a very economic issue. So, which actually is a bit of context. America is definitely in fact attempting to cause some problems, not just economically, but just in every facet of life, because they do want to make the masses, all right, just make the sheeple of the sheeple of people, all right, just fall and not really be grounded or have any sense of self-sufficiency, all right. They want them to rely on them. They want them to basically the same way that us being in the street, followers of YAHAWAH and His, just as we follow YAHAWAH and His, we ask the Lord for protection and to provide for us. They want the government wants the people to rely on them. Okay, that's why they have another article called YAHAWAH and His, offering. Wait. Over here, okay, offering $2,000 a month, $2,000 a month for accepting the you know what. All right, that's a big thing. Okay, and as a matter of fact, what's it called? What's his name? Andrew Yang. He tried to get before when it was, I guess it was cheaper to live, if you want to call it that. Andrew Yang, when he was a presidential candidate, all right, he was offering $1,000 a month, all right, and I'm not gonna lie, like I was dead ass looking forward to that. I was actually like, oh shit, like I like that almost made me want to go vote for him if he actually became the Democratic president, Democratic candidate. I was actually like, oh man, that almost makes me want. And obviously number one, I wasn't going to, okay, because the fact of the matter is, even if that was the case, number one, it's not worth it, and number two, it's not worth sinning or trying to establish another, what's it called, another heathen above me, because that's, let me see if I can get that. Let me attempt to find it. Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 14. When thou art come, wait, hold on. Verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. So we're not allowed to, and that's the thing, what's his name? What's that guy's name? Obama. He is not even an Israelite. He's I believe he's a Ham, because I know his dad is one of the, I think it's Kenyan. I want to say Kenyan, but I'm not 100% sure. All right, so he's not even an Israelite. All right, they've got a Hamite as the president, and even then we're not allowed to vote in this society, because it's just not going to, whatever we do, it's just not going to help us, or it's not going to be beneficial to us. All right, in addition to that, or moving on from that, if I can remember what I was going into, okay, what was I talking about? Slovakia. But basically, Andrew Yang, Slovakia. So with the whole Andrew Yang thing, okay, he was basically saying a lot of reasonable things. I thought it sounded very good. I thought it sounded very promising. I thought, and it also sounded like too good to be true. All right, and lo and behold, it was indeed too good to be true, because they stopped. Not only did they stop him, Donald Trump said, you know what, I'm thinking about stealing that idea. I want to do that. And then lo and behold, he just didn't do it. And then he just didn't do it. Like, just like whatever. All right. So there are these things which apparently, with that being such a, an enticing concept, all right, because I'm not gonna lie, like I definitely would have loved to have gotten that, okay, like I'm not gonna lie, I would have loved for that to have been implemented. I was literally praying, I'm not gonna lie, I was praying that the Lord would allow Andrew Yang to be the president, and on top of that, Andrew Yang actually making that a reality. Okay, like that would have been amazing. But of course, Esau took that idea, doubled it, and is going to set it up for the MOTB. All right, it's disappointing to see, because Jake definitely would be able to benefit off of something that we could definitely use it. But we're almost out of here, so as a result, I guess we can take it, I guess. Moving on, Matthew chapter 24 verse 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So we hear of all these wars, okay, as this with war and whatever may come to America or to Babylon, whatever, all right, whatever type of trouble we see that could be in our vicinity, okay, we're not supposed to be worried about that. We should be rejoicing that more and more signs are in fact coming to pass, because it shows that we are steadily moving closer and closer to the end. In addition to that, we also have this: must Neuralink to start human trials on BI for paralysis patients. Okay, so now this comes into the devil's miracles, which as we see in this title, alone, involves restoring people's nerve functions. Okay, so people that lost the ability to, for their brain to send electricity down to their legs, to move their hands, arms, whatever. Okay, that's what Neuralink is going to be, so that they're going to get these BIs, put that into their things, so that they can get access and restore lost electronic pathways to the bodies, all right, and then to allow them to be able to use their stuff yet again. All right, this is Revelation chapter 16 verse 14, for they are the spirits of devils, working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world, to gather them to the battle of that great day of Yahweh Almighty. All right, now even the devil can work miracles, okay, as we see with this, because normally you have prosthesis, okay, where it's not as good as using your hand, but it's something that they can use. And then now they're trying to just say, okay, well, you don't even need to lose your hand, all right, and replace it with something else. We'll just restore it back completely with this advanced technology crap, all right. And this is the thing that Esau's going to do. He's trying to see, give sight to the blind, restore the legs, restore this and that and the third, blah blah blah, all right. And this is the devil's miracles, to actually make the people, the Babylonians, the citizens, okay, believe and trust and want to abandon YAHAWASHI, or I guess the different nations and their different respective gods, all right, or abandon spirituality and only believe in carnality. All right, and as a result, the Lord's going to destroy them for it. All right. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem WAKWADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, DTA Abad Bawal, and Shalom.